What's up guys, Nitro here, and today I'm bringing you my next installment of my map breakdown series. And today we are on the fan favorite firing range. Did things a little bit different with my map breakdown portion of the video. I had a friend join me in session, so I decided to use him and focus on lines of sight and such. So let me know what you guys think. I've already got the next installment of my video taped, so the next map's going to be grid, and I already have that video done like I've done the previous ones. But if you like this, let me know, and I will definitely try to get somebody in to help me out and do some more lines of sight things. But nonetheless, let's get into things. First off, you're going to see your spawns, and these are the TDM and domination spawns that happen. The other spawns that happen are right here. These are demo, capture the flag, that sort of thing. Alright, here are your opening routes. These are routes that you can take at any point from your opening spawn. These are your encounter zones where you're most likely to run into that first person, barring of course what happens. I do show this in the next part of the video, so two people running at the same time. Stay tuned and you will see exactly where you meet people. Domination spots, demo spots, search and destroy spots. For the first time we got sabotage spots, and they are different than your capture the flag spots. Alright, here are the areas of the map that I feel you need to control in order to be successful. These are the three buildings. You got the tin building, your wood building, and then your trailer. Controlling these three buildings has a huge effect on who controls the tempo of the game, and if you have control of these three buildings and these areas of the map, you pretty much will control and run show on the team. But that is all for this part, so I will meet you in the next part. I hope you guys enjoy and stay tuned. What is up guys, Nitro here, and this isn't a spawn that I would have at all. But I'm currently in free-for-all mode with Posy. He's going to be helping me out with this demonstration. I'm rocking the Golden AUG for a name you can't hate, because I know this is one of his favorite guns. So this one's for you, buddy. But this is the roadside spawn, so what I'm going to do is on go, I'm going to tell Posy to go, and we're both going to run trailer side so I can show you where exactly confrontation zone would be from there. So 3, 2, 1, go. So as you can see, you could sprint up this side. What I would do is throw a flash around here. As you see, I got hit markers. He's behind the stairs. That is what I can see of him. Now if I was on the other side, I would do exactly what he did, and I would go behind those stairs, and that is how much you can see of a person if you're head glitching from there. But this is basically where you're going to meet up with people. They're going to be just about the edge of that trailer, and you can make it all the way to this point. So now me and Posy are going to switch sides so I can show you what he can see of me from there. As I head glitch there, as you can see, we both pretty much see the same amount of each other. But for the most part, people aren't going to stop here. They're going to come around and be in the wide open, and he's going to either climb up the stairs so he can see my whole body, or this guy's going to just run around wide through here and you could just pick him off. Again, you're going to have a way better target. Posy, if you go back to the stairs, if you can make a move from here and kind of come over here, you can use this and peer around this window, and again you can maybe get a shot in on him. You got the moving target. If you could time it out right, I suppose, to give you a better angle. But nonetheless, the big objective of this is taking white trailer, which is this room right here. You can put a claymore at the door here that I just wasted. I'm gonna have to kill myself later to get another claymore, but or you can put a motion sensor right here. But from here, where'd you spawn, Posy? You're back there. Can you run out? Can you run out there for a second so I can kind of give people an idea of what they can see? From here you can see him. You can see him before he makes it into the trailer. You can come through the door and peer out. Again, you got pretty great lines of sight from this area. You can see almost the entire map, like I've said before in an earlier video. And that's pretty much it. This is a area that people like to play, so I'm gonna just kill myself now because I need a claymore for a later example. But okay, now I'm spawning over here. Posy, if you'll go to road spawn, the place where you'd spawn on the other side that's not over here, in front of the red house. Do you know where the spawn is? I gotta show you where the spawn is. I'm gonna be throwing a grenade to where the spawn is, so go to where that grenade blows up. You see it? Oh man, you're making things a lot more difficult than they have to be. Yeah, so the spawn's right here. I'm not there, I'm on the other side. But anyway. Okay, so again on go, I'm going to show you the route that I like to take from this side. So 3, 2, 1, go. Run to the middle, Posy. You could jump up on the tire rack and jump up in the window and come up here. And again, see, I could see him. I don't want to kill him, that's why I missed him. But you could also come to this window and again, I can see him. Took him out that time. but from here, you can kind of have a decent idea of what's going on. Can you go upstairs? Go upstairs in this building, wood building over here, behind those sandbags. Now what I like to do from the other side is take control of sandbags, and as you can see, I can barely see anything of him and he could see my entire body. So I do prefer taking control of that room for sure over this room, but nonetheless, that is what it has to be like. I will show you, Posy, if you go where I was. I like taking control of this. You can't get up that way. You can go up the ledge through the window. I'll show you guys that jump in a second. But as you can see, I can see everything of him, and he can see barely any of me, as I showed you. A thing you could do, because if you were to, don't shoot me, a thing you could do is if you were to jump out of this window, you'd take fall damage and somebody with a headset would be able to hear you. You can run, and I missed, but you can run and your guy will in the air jump on and grab onto this ladder so you don't take any fall damage. But that's about all for this. This is a great building to take control of for sure. But I'm going to show you a camper area, which is right here, this crow's nest. Just going to freeze here for a bit. I might do all 3 camper areas all at once to get it done, but here they are. You got your crow's nest, which I showed you first. There's top wood, which is also a very big one, and then you've got tin, but that is probably the worst of all because you're easily seen there. Now, a guy that's in crow's nest, as you can see, you have a good view of him, but he's definitely got the height advantage over you. So a grenade that you can throw is, you can go about 75% up this wall and throw a grenade, and that one failed. Wow, I forgot to jump. But you can go about 75% up this wall. I don't have any grenades left, but I'll throw a flash. I didn't even hit him, but it's not gonna work. But anyway, you can get a grenade from there through that window right into the crow's nest, but I'm going to show you the view from the crow's nest. If you have flak jacket and you take control of this area here, you have no trouble. You can see pretty much the whole map, and you have an advantage on just about everybody here and there. But okay, go back to road spawn. And I'm gonna go over here, run to your left, all the way furthest route around. Okay, 3, 2, and go. This is where you're gonna meet people if you run firing ring side and they're there. We're just gonna run until we see them, and that is where we see them right here. So there's a confrontation zone for you. The place people like to camp is in here. I'm not even gonna highlight it because it's so minuscule of his place, but you could jump up through here or go up the ladder like he showed you. But now I'm going to get into the jumps of this map. There's lots of jumps. Nice claymore spot. We're gonna try this, see if we can make this work, but for the most part it should. Is if you put a claymore kind of facing this truck, pause if you'll run in here and go up the stairs. It didn't work again. I don't know why this truck won't blow up. Stupid truck. I've done it before. I guess that truck must have already taken damage before, but usually a claymore, I set a claymore there once and somebody ran up the stairs, and even though the claymore didn't kill them, it blew up the truck and the truck got them. But I guess I must have just been lucky that time. But anyway, into the jumps. From here you can jump up here, which is a nice spot. You kind of have sandbags for cover. Pause if you'll like run down to that ramp over there. As you can see, I can see him coming up the ramp, and he can you go up there and hide for a second so I could show the guys what they would see. As you can see very little. You can just see the top of his head, and you'd have to be a good shot to get him. But that's a nice spot. You could also come up here and you can kind of angle yourself from this building, and you can see a lot of over there. But you can climb up and go across this plank to get into this building, which is nice. But you can also just go up on these boxes here, climb up on the wall and go over here, which is beautiful because as many entrances as you can get into a building. But alright, I'm going to show you guys the area first. You can get up onto these sandbags here, and you can use this. This is a great line of sight if you're defending B or whatever. You come up here. Pause if you jump up there for a sec, where I was on those sandbags. Jump up on the one, you can get up on the second one. You gotta like run at it. Alright, see if I'm over here, all I can see his whole body, but if he crouch down, and like duck, like aim towards the ground, crouch down and aim towards the ground. As you can see, I can barely see him. He's not doing what I'm telling him to do, so I'm just gonna shoot him in the head. But again, there's very little that can be seen from there, but that is a good spot. If you want to get up on, another way to get up on wood other than the ladder or the stairs is to come up here. You can walk this plank and walk up here, and again you can see all of this. Claymore at the door, great place to put a motion sensor is right here, and it watches your back. And this is by far the best place in the game to control, because you have pretty much every portion of the map covered in this spot. Like anybody, the major spawn area later in the game is around this area by Red House and behind White Trailer, and you can pick them all off as they come through. Anybody running through the middle is yours. Anybody going upstairs in that building is yours. Anybody coming back here is yours. But yeah, that's pretty much all there is to this map, as I'm just gonna have some fun for a second and kill him. But oh man, didn't even let me kill him. What a guy, eh? I just killed myself. That's how I'm going to end this video, with that explosion right there. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. Peace and love, my friends. Peace and love.